Hey everyone, here's a recap of the Midjourney office hours from September 11th. Apparently they are pivoting a little bit. At least based on some early testing, they're not going to pursue the advanced personalization system. David said it's a little too complicated, there are too many clicks involved, there's too much effort for the regular user, according to him. He said they want to push people to have the basic personalization on first and then build a mode where it is on by default. They're also testing a new editor mode that lets you edit external images. He says he's been using it and it's really fun and powerful. It could be used for good or evil, so there might be some heavy moderation features added to it. Which means actually running the jobs will be more expensive because according to him, there will be more AI used to keep things safe. And they're debating how they're going to release it. He said it's not totally obvious that it will be available to all tiers at first. Traditionally, they don't want to split features between tiers, but in this case, with the power of the tool, it might help them out in terms of moderation and responsibility. Again, he doesn't know if that's going to happen for sure, but they're thinking about it. They were also considering a version 6.2, but he said as a company, they're just not enthusiastic about it right now. He said the biggest advantage of it would be to reduce some nudity, but there could be some unintended downsides of that, which means they would need more tuning and it might not be worth the effort. In fact, once they get 8 images per prompt working, they might call that version 6.2 because it could be a pretty big workflow disruption. David said it's not just a bigger grid, it's a bigger grid but with a higher variety of images, so there will be some sort of flow change. He said you might not like one of the first generations, but you'll be able to click a button and then dive deeper into what you do like. I think that sounds pretty wild, I don't know what that'll be like, but it does sound like a pretty big workflow change. David said the multilingual capabilities of future models should be really impressive, at least in terms of slangs and idioms employed by different languages. He said that video models are continuing to look better and they get better every week. They want to add more computers to it, but they're also massaging the data because the average video on the internet is lower quality than the average image. He said he thinks it will come out before the end of the year. They will need some time to train, and that includes maybe adding an upscaler. In fact, he even said the team is surprised by the progress. They thought it would be harder. And overall, it sounds like we will still generate in 2D images, and then you'll be able to choose between turning it into 3D or video. He also said there are some hardware projects that his team is recruiting for. I'm not sure what that can mean, but I can take a guess. I'll say some sort of external display for your Midjourney images. Something that you could set up on a desk, like a little hologram display. But I don't actually know anything, so we'll have to wait and see. He also mentioned some standalone projects this year that are not purely generating images. Again, I have no idea what that could mean, but I think I'm excited for the future. If you like the art in this video, here is the prompt. A linocut print of stylized subject, scenes arranged in blocks like a quilt pattern. I use stylized 60, 100, and 185, as well as Chaos 3. I also made some of these in Niji Journey and using my personalization. Special thanks to dfrisbee. I found this prompt over on the Midjourney website. If you want a better look at some of my pictures and prompts, you can follow me over on Twitter or Instagram at FutureTechPilot. There's your recap of the Midjourney office hours. I hope you're doing well, take care, and I'll see you next time.